grounding has broken. During this journey, I will use the expression guides, guardian spirit guides, or spirit guides. You may prefer angels or elemental beings, or any other description or expression for heavenly helpers. I also express them as she and her, and you may prefer him and he. And please take whatever feels right for you, whatever resonates with you. Okay, let's start. So take some nice deep breath and breathe in relaxation and breathe out any tension. That's right, just focus on your breath and relax even more. Relax even deeper. And when you're ready, softly close your eyes and focus inside. Focus on your inner world. Imagine a gate or a portal of any kind or form, a gateway you like, and you may see it, imagine it, you may sense it, or you may just know exactly how it looks like. This is the gate you walk through to enter this little journey. See yourself stepping through this gate now. After you have passed through your gate, you find yourself in a beautiful landscape, and you're standing with your bare feet in damp grass. The grass revitalizes your body, and you feel strong and healthy. It's still very early in the day. It's just dawn. You take a look around. You are on a high plateau, and you know that you are about to witness a magical, wonderful spectacle that happens every day and yet is always unique. A completely normal process, physically explainable, and therefore so incredibly touching. You sit down and look up at the sky and watch the clouds turn red. You begin to feel the energy of the sun. Experience how it rises higher and higher. The colors of nature begin to glow, and your body also breathes a sigh of relief in a very fundamental way. The sky becomes more and more radiant. It sparkles. It sparkles in red, in orange, and in pink. The first blue becomes visible. The sunrise touches you deep in yourself, and you absorb the power of the sun, the power of the light. Of course, you knew that the sun would rise again. It happens every day. But for a part of you, it's a miracle every day anew. As you watch, breathe, and feel the sunrise, something strange and unexpected happens. A ray of sunlight falls right on you, on your heart, and it's as if the sun has consciously sent this ray direct to you. You breathe in the ray of sunlight, and suddenly you feel that you are being pulled upwards towards the sun, into the center of the solar system in which we orbit. It becomes increasingly lighter and warmer in a very pleasant way. Your heart expands, and more you yourself merge with the sun until you perceive yourself as pure solar power. You suddenly become the center, the focal point. Your light nourishes and illuminates everything that circles around you. There's nothing more for you to do. You are simply there and radiate. Your warmth and your light are part of you, make you and define you. Those who need something come to you, and you are simply there. You live in your surroundings because you are who you are. Your consciousness becomes wider, lighter, and you feel the sun spirits are at work here. We are light like you, they whisper, and you feel their powerful presence. We want to show you something. That's why we've brought you here. You hear or feel them say. A blossom now forms in front of your inner eye. It is still closed, still very small and firm. Look what we are doing, you hear the words of a sun spirit. And suddenly you feel loving light, warmth. It is as if protective, encouraging hands are wrapping around the blossom. Blossom breathes the guide and kisses the flower, giving it the courage to show itself and protecting it with its light. I hold you, she says, and the blossom opens, little by little, shows its colors, and makes itself available for life, for fertilization, takes part in the cycle of life. The spirit guide holds it in her hands and shows you that she will protect it until it fades, that she will always be there for it, for this very flower, and that she will encourage it to live with her light. We do the same for you, and you can do this too. You suddenly know deep in your heart. Is there any area in your life that needs to be brought to life, that needs protection, comfort, encouragement? In order to blossom, the guide asks you. Of course, your spirit guides know where you need help anyway, but it's important that you realize it, because it's yourself, because you are the creator of your reality. You can ask us for help. That's why we are here. You hear the guide's voice say, and now you realize in which areas of your life you could very well use a little or even a whole lot of encouragement and light. These areas of your life now show themselves like blossoms. They are closed, half open, perhaps even almost withered or not yet developed. The blossoms reflect the energy that is at work in these still unfulfilled areas of your life. For whatever reason it is the way it is, your spirit guide now takes the blossom in her hands, kisses it, and gives it courage and strength. She breathes her light into these blossoms, blesses it, gives it a right to exist with her love, and gives you the feeling that all your blossoms are important and welcome. She holds the blossom until it opens, until it shows itself in all its beauty, and gives it new courage and strength again and again. She now, very gently, places this open blossom in your hands. Deeply moved, you hold it and experience that you can also give yourself strength and courage. Other guides have now joined you, one for each area of your life, one for each blossom. We are infinitely many. We are born when you need us. There is heavenly help for every blossom. For every concern, you hear the voice of your spirit guides. We revitalize and fill everything you want to create with our light when you ask us to. You look in amazement at the areas of your life that are now flourishing, and you imagine what it might feel like if you were actually visible in all these areas in your beauty and made yourself available to life. You don't know how to do this, but you do not need to know. You feel that your willingness to blossom is enough. And suddenly you remember a wise saying. And the day came when the risk of remaining in bud became more painful than the risk of blossoming. And you know, this day is today. All your flowers are wide open, and each one is held by a guide. The sun has now risen in your heart too, and you return to the place from which you watched the sunrise, strengthened and fulfilled, sheltered and full of comfort. You feel that something has changed, something has shifted, something inside you is freer and flows better, is supported and held. You return through your gateway with this new uplifting feeling. You know now that you are being lovingly carried and cared for by heavenly powers and are strengthened in what is close to your heart. Welcome. How wonderful that you are now blossoming in all your beauty.